So welcome to the Pilates challenge. Today it is glutes. So we're going to be working our butts in lots of different directions, getting those hips strong, getting those back strong, hamstrings working, and we're just going to crack on. So pop down into the rest position. So feet, knees and hips all on the same track so that they're aligned. And you're going to have your knees at about 90, just a little bit of pelvic tucking, and then get into your neutral position. Activate your core. Allow your ribs to connect down to the pelvis and also knit together here. We're also going to be knitting together down here. So we're thinking about the upper corset and the lower corset. Collarbones are wide, shoulder blades have come down into that beautiful V. Back of the neck is long. We're going to take 3 breaths just to center ourselves and settle ourselves. So core's working. So you're going to breathe wide into the back and let it go. 2 more. 1 more. So we're going to start, pop the feet together, and you're just going to roll your knees from side to side. So we're going to keep the tummy muscles working. So we're really helping to allow the knees to roll, and then use the tummy muscles to bring the knees back up and then control the roll down. And this is just going to warm up your hips. And 1 more this side. And then we're going to come into hip twist. So you have several options here. You can do the hip twist just with your foot on the ground. That's absolutely fine. Next level is you're going to float the knee up, and then you're going to take the knee out to the side and bring the knee back in. Okay. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you're going to bring the other knee up into tabletop. This one's going to stay nice and static. And you're going to bring the knee out and in, and the other knee out and in. So pick your poison carefully. Okay, so this one's really going to be working your core deep. But this is all just about getting those hip muscles strengthened at the level that they can. So let's do 5 each side. So whatever position you're in, you're going to breathe in to prepare. And as you breathe out, breathing in, really using the tummy muscles to help that knee come back in. Breathing out to the other side, breathing in. This is number 2. Really thinking about the control. Number 3, so nothing's happening, the pelvis isn't rolling. Well done, keep breathing. 4. And 5. Well done. Tummy muscles engaged, you're going to lower one leg and then lower the other leg. And we roll our knees again, just to loosen off those hips because they've worked very, very hard. But always make sure you pick the level that works for you, because you have options and you want to strengthen it at a level that's going to keep you safe but also allow you to progress. Okay, so we're going to come onto our sides now. And again, getting into that nice position, head supported, top hips pressed away. Hips are at about 60, knees are at about 90. So we're going to do the knee up, knee down, the heel up, okay? But this time, whenever we bring the knee up, we're then going to point the toe away, toe comes back, knee comes down, heel comes up, okay? So let's not worry too much about the breathing with this. Let's just actually enjoy it and just breathe. So if you want to add the breathing, you can do. So we're always going to breathe in to prepare, and as we breathe out, extend, breathing in to come back, and breathing out, heel comes up, breathing in to come back. And breathing out, point, breathing in and breathing out. Just 2 more. Well done. Okay, so the next one is going to be just doing the side kick, which you all know quite well now. But then we're going to tap down, tap down, tap down, tap down. Okay, so we're going to be doing a little bit of abduction, and it's going to be really, really nice. We're strengthening up this muscle here, but 3 different ranges. So whenever you're ready, and of course you can stay with just the knee coming in and out. You can just draw your foot forwards and backwards. But if you want to add another little bit of a layer just to work these glute muscles a little bit more, you can try this one. So breathing in, prepare, and breathing out. And then just tap, tap, tap as you come back. So breathing out to come forward, tap, and you can breathe in as you come back. And then breathing out, tap, 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 tap. One more. Tap, 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 tap. Well done. Okay, one last one. So we're going to just toe down, heel down, toe down, heel down. Okay, so it's just going to feel a bit weird, but it's just going to be bringing in some rotation through the hip and getting these muscles working. So just breathing comfortably, just start to tap, and you can come up nice and high before you tap down so that you're still getting your hip working. That's it. Just do two more. Last one. Good stuff. Okay, so come onto your back now before we do the other side. You can leave the pillow out and we're going to come into our bridge. Okay, so we can do simple bridge, curly bridge coming up, and you want to really give the butt muscles a good old squeeze and push your knees forwards and come back down. And you can stay with this. Squeeze the butt, lower back down, or you can come up, all the way up, press the hands down firmly, float your knee up, tap, tap, tap. And we breathe in and we breathe out as we come down. Okay, so pick whatever you want. It's all going to work your bottom muscles. But if you do the one leg stretch with ringing the bell 3 times, you're going to be making the static leg work a little bit harder. Okay, so we're going to be getting some unilateral control there. So whatever you want to do, we're going to do 2 each side, so it'll be 4 bridges all together. So breathing in, and as we breathe out, coming up, breathing comfortably here, and then we float up and we go 1, 2, 3, fold the knee back in, pop it down, roll back down. And if you're staying with the bridge, you can always just hold until we come back down again, and then you're building some endurance through here. So float the knee up, tap, 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 float the knee in, and coming all the way back down again. Breathing in here, breathing out, breathing comfortably, float the knee up, tapping away. The lower you go, the harder it is. Good stuff. And coming all the way back down. One more. Breathing in here, breathing out, coming all the way back up. Tap, tap, tap. Well done. Float all the way back down. Okay, just bring those knees into your chest and just roll from side to side. That's really, really nice. So you can also just give those knees a little bit, almost like breaststroke legs. Okay, so we're going to come on to the other side. We've still got the other hip to do. So just spin yourselves around. Okie dokie. So nice and long through here. Don't squish your chocolate. Shoulders are relaxed. Breathing in, breathe out, tap away. Breathing in to come back. Breathing out, heel lifts. Breathing in. Breathe out, tap away. Breathing in, heel comes up as you breathe out. More. Well done. Okay, and then we're going to come into the side kick, and you can just do this, or you can come and just draw little mini mountains. Okay, so whatever you want to do. So breathing in. One more. Well done. Okay, so again, we're going to be doing that rainbow, but with the toe in and the toe up. So we're going to be doing that and that. And it does feel a bit odd, but it's going to be getting these hips rotating really nicely. Do another 2. Last 1. Well done. Okay, so popping onto your tummy, so I'm just going to spin back around again. You will need the pillow underneath your forehead. Points to remember. The back of the neck is long, the chin is tucked gently. Tummy muscles are engaged and you just tuck your pelvis under. Okay. So we are going to add in a couple of different things today. So we're going to be doing the leg kick, but we're also going to be floating the arms up. Okay, so all on the exhalation. So it's going to look like this. I'm adding the breath in to hold so we get a little bit of endurance. We're going to alternate. We'll probably do about 4 or 5 on each side. But the aim is we're going to be working these lower traps as we reach the fingertips towards the toes. And we're going to be reaching the toes away and lifting the legs so that we just keep this area here nice and decongested with the length. Keep the tummy muscles engaged and the lower back just in a little bit more of a neutral position. Okay, if you think this is too much for me to think about, you can just do the arms or you can do the legs. This video is here for you ad infinitum, I guess, as long as Facebook's there, so you can come back and layer things on as much as you want, whenever you want. Okay, so whenever you're ready, tummy muscles are working, and try and keep the tummy muscles from slouching back down onto the floor. Back of the neck is long, fingertips reach towards the toes, breathe in to prepare, and as you breathe out, last one each side. Well done, everyone. Last one. Keep those shoulder blades coming down in the V. Keep the leg reaching away. Okay, and then we're just going to bring our hands in underneath our chin here, or in fact it might be more comfortable underneath your forehead just to keep the neck nice and safe. So we're going to bend the knee, we're going to point the toe, we're going to flex the foot, and then we're going to point the toe. So we're going to be having a little bit of knee bend. Now, if you find that tucking the tummy under is too much, pulls on your knee, don't bend the knee so much. If you feel, still not quite happy with this, pop a little pillow underneath your belly. And certainly that's where I had to start, because I was really quite tight at the front of my hips and my knees. So whatever works for you. And again, we're just going to be thinking about the tummy muscles engaged, the shoulders are relaxing away from the ears. We're really thinking about the lower traps and bringing the shoulder blades down into the V. And we're just going to breathe in here, and as we breathe out, we're going to breathe in. Okay? Dead easy, and we will do 3 right side, 3 left side. So just take it easy and keep it comfy. It's going to be working your hamstrings really well. It's going to be working your glutes really well. So we breathe in here, and we go, breathe into lower. 2 more on this side. And the other side. Good stuff. Okay, so that's not always the easiest one to do. So we're going to come back into child and just give our back a really nice little stretch out. Oh, I do like this. And just allow yourself just to slink down into that. Just allowing your back just to release. But this is just going to get the backs of the legs, the glutes, and the back body just really, really nice and strong and give you much, much, much better posture. Okay, so we're going to do the roll up, which I just think we're rolling down. Okay, so we're going to breathe in here. So you're going to be sitting on your sit bones. You can pop a little block underneath your buttocks if you want to. Just have a bit of an angle for you. And we're just going to be asking this part of our back here just to come into just a little bit of a C shape. So it's just asking this area here just to become a little bit more of a croissant and then come back up. And all the movements coming from our lower tummy muscles. And you can certainly hold on to the backs of your thighs if you want. If you want, you can pop your hands just onto your knees. Just keep the movement nice and small and controlled. And again, we're going to be thinking about connecting through our ribs. The back of the neck is long, so we're always thinking about our posture. Shoulder blades are coming down into that beautiful V. Collarbones are nice and wide. When we breathe in here, and as we breathe out, we roll down one vertebra at a time. We're going to hold here for a breath in and breathe out, come all the way back up. Breathe in, breathe out. What I love about Pilates is you can change the breath according to what your needs are. Breathing in here, breathing out. 3 more. And you can free the hands if you want, make it harder. Keep those shoulder blades in the V, breathing in, breathing out. Last one. Can you raise your arms up? Can you take your arms down? Breathing in here. Breathe out, come forward. Well done. Put your hands behind you and just roll your knees from side to side. Just give them a little bit of love. Lovely. Okay. So just going to do a really nice hamstring stretch. So you can have a pillow underneath your knees. You can have your knees slightly bent, whatever works for you. And we're going to use our breath to create a little bit of a push and a pull. This is also quite a nice one to do with your back against the sofa if you feel that you need a little bit of support, or you can sit on a couple of blocks. But the movement's basically going to be, we're going to breathe in, bringing our hands up towards our chest. And as we breathe out, we're going to use our tummy muscles and we're going to push forwards. We're going to breathe in to come back. We're going to get a really lovely hamstring release, but it should feel really, really nice. Hence, if you don't like it too tight, if it's too tight for you, just bend your knees and pop a couple of pillows on. So breathe in here and breathe up. We won't be moving forward, breathing in, come back. And breathe out. Hinging at the hips, breathing in. Breathing in. One more, breathe in. Breathe out. Let your hands relax and then just let everything soften. And just walk those knees comfortably. At the back of the head. Lengthen, look down between your thighs. And then slowly walk yourself back up. Well done. Okay, just a little seated twist. Just to wring out any tension in the back, because you worked really hard. And then we're just going to slide the hand and reach. So this hip here is pressed into the floor and I'm getting a really nice side stretch. Push up with this hand, gliding over, leaning. Stretching the hip down as you stretch the arm up. One more. Lovely. And then just take those arms and give them a little bit of a stretch right behind you. Well done. Fantastic. You worked really, really hard. Work at the level that's comfortable for you, and you'll just start to see fantastically strong glutes, back, hamstrings. You'll find it getting up and down the stairs much more easily, and short season is on the way. So it's just going to help make everything look nice and strong and toned. But functionally, that's the important thing. From my perspective anyway, you know, we like the aesthetics, but yeah, it's just good to feel strong, isn't it?